Hey, what's up everyone, Richard here, and welcome to the third episode in my How to Kill series. Today we'll be dissecting the most feared of all the police units, the Bulldozer.
Bulldozer Time!
Boasting impressive armor and equally impressive firepower, the Dozer can turn the tide of any police assault, if not dealt with properly. Our first step in understanding the Bulldozer is taking a look at its health and how it responds to damage. In all difficulties except for Death Wish, Bulldozers will have an astounding 5,500 health. This is high enough to chew through nearly your entire ammo supply. On Death Wish, these armored badasses see their health increase to 9,350, meaning teamwork is absolutely essential when dealing with them. Fortunately, they do have a very vulnerable spot, their face. On normal through overkill, every shot to strike the Bulldozer's face will multiply damage by 22.92x, meaning killing these menacing bastards isn't too rough, granted their face is exposed. On Death Wish, this number is reduced to 17.19x, thus demanding much more attention to dispatch them. Do keep in mind that explosives will only deal 75% damage, reducing their effectiveness noticeably. Getting to their face is key to eliminating Bulldozers with small arms. First, you must break through a thick metal plate, then shatter a bullet-resistant glass visor. Once this is completed, the Bulldozer's face will be exposed for incoming fire. Granted, it is quite a small target. Interestingly enough, his overall head health is only slightly higher than that of a Taser's, meaning that if your shots connect, you can slay a mighty Dozer with only a handful of rounds. Do keep in mind that he will, unfortunately, be fighting back. Where the Bulldozer starts to become more interesting is in the area of armament. There are 3 separate classes of Bulldozers: Green, Black, and Elite, each one equipped more heavily than the last. Basic Green Dozers are armed with the Reinfeld 880 shotgun, giving them a heavy close-range punch. However, due to its pump-action nature and sluggish reload, it can leave them vulnerable to attack. Do remember that a single blast can destroy even the heaviest of armor, leaving you exposed to other police units. The Black Bulldozer carries a much more agile shotgun, the ISMA 12 gauge, equipped with a very unique drum magazine. Oddly, the ISMA seems to outrange the Reinfeld, allowing the Black Dozer to become dangerous very quickly. It also fires at a very high rate, so care should be taken when engaging them. Finally, the magazine-fed weapon can be reloaded much quicker than any other Bulldozer weapon, so take advantage of the gap in firing while you can. The last and most fearsome Bulldozer is the Elite or Skull Dozer, only available on the Death Wish heists. These Gen-Sec sponsored units are equipped with the KSP light machine gun, able to dispense 225 rounds of 5.56 before needing a reload. This gives them immense range and should be dealt with rapidly. However, their reloads are extremely long, leaving them very exposed during the procedure. Now that we can distinguish the different classes of Bulldozer, and we know how tough they are, it is time we have a look at their tactics, or, in most cases, lack thereof. Bulldozers on spawn will generally announce their presence, giving players with a good ear an early warning of their arrival. Once on the field, they will generally wander a bit, gradually working their way towards the players. They will often bumble around a bit, possibly confused from the thick armor they have equipped. Once a player is spotted or the Bulldozer has taken damage from a player, they will face said instigator, and begin firing if within range. They will continue to close the distance with players and eventually melee them if they are close enough. A punch from a Bulldozer will impart an immense amount of damage, so try to stay out of swinging distance. Fortunately, the EOD-9 suits they wear are quite cumbersome, limiting their movement speed to a slow walk. Still, they are relentless, and will keep moving until stunned or killed. Occasionally they will use shields as cover, allowing them to fire without being vulnerable to return fire, which can be really fucking annoying. A Taser Bulldozer combo can be quite devastating, as you will be helpless as the Bulldozer blasts you with lead. With a better understanding of how Bulldozers tick, we can hopefully be able to slay them with relative ease. First tip is to always spot them. Even without the spotter skill, the knowledge of where a bulldozer is can help prepare your team for his, or even worse, their arrival. The worst case scenario is a heist going well suddenly goes wrong because a bulldozer has flanked your crew. Though explosives may have a reduced effect on bulldozers, they still are able to stun them and give you a brief amount of time to strike. A grenade followed by a hail of bullets is an easy way to take out a lone bulldozer at mid-range. Another trick relating to explosives is to use the HE shells to stun lock a dozer. After 2 or 3 shells, the explosive should knock off pieces of their faceplate and eventually break their visor. Trip mines, if placed correctly, will devastate bulldozers as well. However, the timing can be tricky considering bulldozers will generally not be the first unit through doors. Place them on the ceiling and disable the laser, then when a bulldozer nears, detonate the bomb via shooting for a quick solution to your bulldozer problem. Sniper rifles such as the Thanatos are great for killing bulldozers, as they can be brought down with as little as 2 body shots when fully modded. Remember, bulldozers are only dangerous at close range, so eliminating them at range is critical. Automatic weapons such as assault rifles and submachine guns can be very effective as well, although you may have to get close to the bulldozer in order to hit your target. A quick grenade will stun him long enough for you to empty a magazine into his visor and end him before he can retaliate. That being said, the bulldozer isn't as menacing of an opponent once you learn his weaknesses. Being too slow and cumbersome to pin you, and having an easily exploitable soft spot makes him an easy kill. But that pretty much wraps the bulldozer up. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like or subscribe. If you have any questions or just want to tell me that I'm monotone, feel free to leave a comment. Thanks for watching, guys. My name once again is Richard. Peace out.